Hello everyone, welcome back to the online class of class 10, and we were learning chapter number 10, light, reflection and refraction. So till now in the last video we have learned about the concave and the convex lens. Today we'll see the refraction of light through convex lens. Convex lens. So in refraction through convex lens there are total 6 positions in which the object is placed, and according to it we get the 6 different positions of image. Now convex lens, in the last video we learned that it is a converging lens. That means it converges or bends the light rays falling on it on a particular point. And in a lens we have first of all the optical center, then there is the focus number 1, and there is the 2f1, then there is focus number 2, and there is the 2f2. As I told you earlier also, this distance means distance between 2f1 and f1 should be equal to f1 and O, and this distance should be equal to the distance between f2 and 2f2. So the first position of object at infinity. So in the previous videos also we have learned that whenever the object is at infinity, light rays come parallel to the principal axis. So when the object is at very far away, we are taking the object as is at infinity. Light rays are coming from the object and they come straight parallel to the principal axis up to the lens, means up to the half part, or we can say middle part of the lens. So here also will come up to here. You should use scale while drawing the ray diagrams, as I am using freehand, I don't have a larger scale. Then after falling on the lens, the light refracts through focus number 2, and this also will refract through focus number 2. The arrow heads show where the ray is going. Now these two rays are meeting at this point, so image will be formed at this point. Now here you will have usually the nature, position of image, then we will have the size, nature and size. We will say take the size first, then nature. Position of image is formed at f2. Size, it is a dot point size. And nature, in this case the image is real and inverted. As you can see, the upper rays are going below and the ray in the lower part is going up. So nature, real and inverted. Nature, real and inverted. Now the next position, when the object will come little bit closer, means at first the object was at infinity, now object will come little bit closer to the lens. Let it be f1. This is a 2f1, and the object will be beyond 2f1. Then here is our optical center, f2 to f2. Now likewise you might remember that we have been drawing the ray diagrams from the mirror, and at the first position the object is at infinity. Secondly, the object comes little bit closer, means beyond 2f, and in this case we need to take two ray diagrams, means two rays coming from the object, from the tip of the object. And first ray will come parallel to the principal axis up to the center of the lens, and then it will refract through focus number 2. It will go like this. Now is the case of the second ray. In mirror, the second ray used to pass through center of curvature. Now here the second ray does not need to pass through center of curvature. It goes through the optical center. Because in the last video you might remember I have told my line is bent a little bit. That's why we should be using scale. In the last video I told you any light passing through the optical center passes through the mirror without any refraction, means goes straight through the lens. Sorry, not mirror, lens, my mistake. So here the image is formed at this place. So here the image is formed between, okay, first we'll see the position of object. So we don't need to do this. Object beyond 2f1 and the image is formed between f2 and 2f2. f2 and 2f2. Between f2 and 2f2. Size, see here, the image should be smaller than the object. So the size is smaller than object. OBJ I've written in short. Nature will be real and inverted. Now the third one. So one thing you keep in mind, I am drawing the ray diagrams in freehand, so my lines might bend somewhere or my lines might not be straight, but I suggest you to use scale and pencil, sharp pencil, while drawing the ray diagrams. Number 3, object at 2f1. So this is our lens here, and this is our principal axis, our optical center O with the center of the, then here f1, here I am taking as 2f1, here our f2, and I am writing it here f2, and here should be our 2f2. The object at 2f1, this is our object. First ray will go parallel to the principal axis up to the center of the lens. My line does not seem parallel. Then it will refract through f2. The arrowheads are important. Next ray will pass through optical center, which will go straight. It's not looking like straight. So the image forms at this point, at 2f2. Now here, image at 2f2. Then size, the image will be same as the object. Nature, real and inverted. So these three only for today. In the next video we'll see the other three ray diagrams. Thank you.